Welcome to the podcast. As always, people, hope you have had a wonderful weekend so far. Tonight we are joined, as always, by the wonderful and second in command, Bucky. And we are joined by a umbrella. No, oh, there is a human. There's a human in that umbrella. We are joined by.
It was way too tempting to just peek over.
Right, would you? Do I call you the name you're called in Discord, or?
They would just stick to Ollie.
Ollie. Right.
They know me as Ollie in your.
Right.
In your stream,
so
Ollie.
We are joined by Bucky on there, up there, and on this side is Ollie. All the way from where was he said you are?
Right now I'm in Sweden.
Sweden, all the way from Sweden. So we're not just going international this time. We're going a bit further. So today's first topic is, and I think, to be honest, I'll change the topics round and do the other one first because I want to wait till a certain person is in the chat because I know she will join.
She will join at some point, and we've got to really wait because she was the inspiration.
She was the inspiration for the topic, so. And
say something for
yep.
If anyone's watching, it's not beer, it's monster.
not sponsored.
Not sponsored, but snap.
Not sponsored. Ayo, cheers, Bucky. We're having the same one.
I'll have the cheap shake.
You drinking water, Ginge?
No.
No, cheap energy juice.
Cheap energy juice.
I'm only
nice.
going to mix up
What
that.
type of energy is that?
You know, we're children earlier.
So, as we are all aware, actually, Ollie is also a small streamer as well. So, please, really,
Oh my God, that was,
you
sorry,
dabbed?
You dabbed? What is this,
You
2017?
You
Oh my
fucking
God.
dabbed.
I'm sorry. That was...
That's it. Kicked. Goodbye. Don't dab in my podcast, bitch.
Don't tempt me. I'll do it again. Don't challenge me.
So,
Give me 2 seconds, I'm going to deafen till I do my sound checks.
no bother. So, as we are all aware as small streamers, there are, call them what they are, arseholes that join our streams and bring hate raids with them, just be absolute arseholes, just do fucked up shit, join discords, just genuinely be horrible. We've all dealt with it.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Just so they know I don't do that shit.
No. But there's people that do it, and it's shock. Number one, it's fucking shocking. Number two, you've got to be very, very fucking bored. And number three, there's not enough out there to let people know how to deal with it. So, I personally, because guess what? It's my podcast, so I personally wanted to just take a minute and just deal with, just give some pointers on how to deal with it. Because
Oh, Jesus.
there is a lot of, there's a lot of points out there. Twitch themselves have put a lot of points out there. So because
Twitch are dealing with it.
Because we are on Twitch, guys, I'm not going to be able to see you for a couple of minutes. Because we're on Twitch, and because I stream on Twitch, we'll look at Twitches for a start. So, targeted attacks is what they call it. I don't really agree with it being called targeted attacks, but never mind.
Because it tends to be random.
It does tend to be.
Sorry. It does. It's never the same. It's never targeted. They don't go out there looking for people. they go out there looking for small streamers or big streamers, because I've seen it happen. But this is what Twitch, the 5 points that Twitch give you. Appoint moderators. Obviously, they're your first line of defence. Even if you think, the best part of a bit of advice I can give everybody is, even if you think you are not a big enough streamer yet for mods, you are.
Okay.
If you have a friend or a relative or something like that that you trust to have control of your chat and general your stream, take the mod, appoint them a mod. Also, what I would also to add to that moderator's part, just so that you guys can actually be seen, because I can read it. You guys might not be able to, but I can. You're really low, Ollie, so you're making this hard as fuck, but never mind. Now I need to shrink this down so much so that they can see
Realise
you.
you have a laptop that you could use for this information.
But I wanted to be shown on stream too, so that everybody knows what we're dealing with here.
Okay.
I mean, if you have to hide me from, it's fine.
So another thing I would say about moderators: don't overmod your channel. A lot of people out there have 7, 8, 9, 10 mods. No. Don't, and also, if possible, personally, don't mod your friends. Yes, I know somebody's going to either in the video on YouTube or on Twitch, the Twitch comments later on after this goes out. I know somebody's going to say, but you've modded your wife. That's different. She's not just a friend. She's my wife. I trust her with my channel. She's no going to fuck with it.
Well, no, because that fucks with my income.
So, don't overmod your stream. If it,
Yeah, because if you get too many mods just to add to that, they can conflict. What one mod might think is okay, just a bit of banter, another mod might take offence to and might ban someone that you necessarily don't think should be banned.
and also, just again adding to that point, just seems as you went that way. Always have, if you're going to have moderators and you're going to have multiple, you have a Discord. If you don't, make one. Get your mods into a mod only channel on your Discord. I can tell you, and I'll get backed up, but I'm not showing you. But both we have a mod only channel in the Ginger Army that only I and my moderator can see, who happens to be Bucky, and the co-owner, who also happens to be Bucky, but that's beside the point. It only shows to me and her, so Ollie will have no idea what I'm talking about because they'll have never seen it. You'll not see the channel. Well, if you're in your Discord won't see the channel unless you give them permission to see it. But I recommend that you get all your mods in one channel and you remember you're the streamer. So you outline what you want them to do. Fine, take advice from them if they've modded for other people or they've modded for a while. Then fine, you can say, this is what I want, but I'm open to ideas. Then you take their ideas. Do not let your mods run your channel. The end of the day, you're the streamer, you're the one that goes online, you're the one that does all the work. They literally sit there, and on the off chance they might hit the ban button once. Because Bucky will admit it, there's sometimes that she sits there and watches my streams and does nothing. Because there's nothing to do.
Yep. If I can also add something to that, you said like don't let them decide over your stream and stuff, and that's true because first of all, you're like you said, you're the streamer, you're doing all the work, but you are also the ones that take responsibility if something happens. So like if they do something wrong, and then that goes out on you, not the moderator.
Yes.
The moderator.
It's your name that's like that.
Because you're the one that's responsible for making sure they know what to do.
Yep. And just to add on your point there, at the end of the day, that moderator, obviously Bucky streams, everybody knows Bucky streams, but there is some people out there that have moderators on their channels that don't stream it, and all they do is mod for them. So at the end of the night, when you finish your stream, they turn their computer off and go to bed. They don't need to deal with if they've done something wrong or not caught something quick enough. Like Ollie's just said, it comes back to you. It's your problem. They don't care. They're just a mod. They don't care.
Yeah, they're not getting their channel shut down because something was said in chat. Somebody dropped an offensive word, then somebody took it the wrong way and it wasn't caught with the mods. You're the one that gets shut down, no them. They don't lose anything out of that.
The second thing that Twitch recommends to you is followers only or sub only. Hey Care, just the person I was waiting on. But yeah, so care to catch you up, we're on the subject of hate raids and how to combat them. So Twitch says about followers only or sub only. In my opinion, that's fine to turn on.
1 second, guys.
That's fine to turn on after the fact.
Yeah.
But personally, my streams don't go on to fun stuff. Care exactly. My channel's never on followers only. It's never on sub only, and hopefully touch hairy wood, unless there is a hate raid, because I don't agree with you must follow me to talk to me. No, talk to me. That's what I want.
It's a good way to stop it once it's started. Just quickly hit follower only.
Thank you for the luck, sweet.
Yes, we
Welcome.
Jesus.
You're welcome.
Welcome to my life.
Oh my God, sweet dropping the sub. Thank you so much. You're sub for 3 months. Thank you so much. Genuinely does mean a lot. And I keep forgetting how fucking loud that sound alert is.
These dogs are
Oh, what we
shit,
got?
I have to get onto the platform. I'm not gonna make it! No! I'm not gonna make it!
Yep.
No!
No, you didn't make it. Exactly, Mr. Nibbles. That is that was the point I was going to make. I was actually just going to close that because I've just read the other 2 points and I really don't agree with them. So, yep, the main priority, like Mr. Nibbles has just said in the chat, the main thing about hate raids: do not give them attention. If you have, hey Clyde, if you have mods, let your mods deal with it. And exactly, Care, make them pay for it. Shut them down quickly, yep, for at least 30 days, and have your mods remove the offensive comments. Exactly, Mr. Nibbles. I so wish to. Do you know something, actually? This doesn't show up on stream, so I should have popped it out. But I wasn't thinking.
Or you can do what I did when I go at I wasn't so much hate raided, but I got trolled a few weekends ago by a couple of folk. There was like about 2 or 3 folk dropped in to the chat and were being really quite nasty. Pretty racist as well, actually, because I was Scottish, and me in chat just ripped the utter piss out them.
But that was after her mod had
Yeah, that
dealt
was
with
after
it.
the mod had dealt with it. I knew he was dealing with it, so I was doing my thing and just ripping them a nuke and just laughing at them. And they don't like that, and I can see the other dog in the background. I just want to make apologies. The place looks like a mess. As you know, it doesn't normally sit like this. We are in the process of trying to move.
But definitely don't show them attention. Don't even react. If you have a mod and your mods are active, don't even react.
Yep.
Don't change what you're doing. If you're right in the middle of speaking and somebody drops in and says something nasty in your chat, don't even react. That's why 9 times out of 10, yes, I know I've done it tonight, but it's a podcast, so obviously I'm going to read out what you're saying in the chat, but I normally don't read out the chat before I've read it.
Yeah, you read it. You internally read it before you read it out. Normally.
So I'll have a, like you have probably all seen, or not because of the glasses, you know, because of the glare off the camera. But I'll glance down at my chat and I'll see who spoke. I'll quickly have a read, and then I'll decide whether or no I'm going to then continue. Like I've just done right there, because Mr. Nibbles has just dropped a third point in, and I've pre-read it, so I know it's fine to say. No.
No, we don't advocate that.
No. and this is my point. I pre-read that. No.
We don't advocate
Bad.
that.
But no. Number 3.
Was the Rottweiler head just poking out that through the glass? That's so funny.
But no. The main thing about hate raids, like, to go back to Mr. Nibbles' first point and the first point we made, do not give them attention. That's what they want. If they can get you to react, they feel like they've accomplished it. If they get nothing,
they've upset you.
If they get nothing out of you, they've wasted their time.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, they can sit there and ping stuff in your messages, and they can sit there and play sound alerts, and if you don't react, don't thank them for the sound alerts. Don't react to them at all. And at the end of the day, the only person wasting time, well, there's 2 people wasting time. Number 1, they're trying to waste your time, and they're wasting their time and energy to try and waste your time. But then the biggie, you're wasting their time.
Yep.
So they come into your chat, try and hate rage you, try and be really abusive, you do nothing. They will either try and make it worse, but by that point your mods have reacted and they're blocked and gone, or they'll eventually go, well, this is fucking boring.
Yep.
And they'll give up. They'll give up before you do. Because at the end of the day, another point I want to make about hate raids and stuff, and then we'll change the subject to something slightly happier. At the end of the day, right now I'm speaking to you through a camera, through a screen. You call me names, I'm no hurt. Because at the end of the day, no, and I'm not doing the whole words don't hurt me and all that rubbish. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, they're behind a screen.
Mm-hmm.
And even if, God forbid, even if it comes to not being behind the screen, they're wasting their time trying to hurt you. You give them nothing, they get nothing.
Yeah, they just waste their time.
They will eventually get bored.
Mm-hmm. And 9 times out of 10, Twitch really are on the ball. So, but the minute it starts, if you get decent mods, they've deleted the comments, blocked the user, reported the user, and within a couple of minutes, their account's been deleted.
I'm going to ask permission if you're still there, Kerr. Can I say about? I think it was yours.
Last night.
When I was at some point, I won't mention any names, obviously, other than yours, Kerr, and mine. I'm a mod on Kerr's channel, and there was somebody was being really, really nasty. Was being really nasty in her chat and was trying to get a reaction from her. She 100%, and I'm saying it because I'm on camera, I've said it to her privately and I'm going to say it while I'm on camera, and Bucky said it to her as well, but she handled that so well because she gave that person nothing. She continued, I think it was DBD she was playing. She's the queen of DBD. That'll prove whether or not she's here. But aye, exactly.
Yep.
And the thing about it is that I notice some streamers, I've seen Bucky do it, so I'm going to use Bucky as an example here. Bucky had a buy followers bot jump into her chat one day. You're still muted. No, you're unmuted.
I know.
Um,
On my camera first.
So Bucky had a follower bot thing drop into her chat one day, and I deleted it and blocked it. But the only problem is, as a streamer, it still shows up, so you'll still see it in your chat. And Bucky's the world's worst for it. She reads it out. In my opinion, if something's been deleted from your chat by your mod, fine, have a look at it, have a glance at it. But even if it is a follow bot, if you point it out, you're still pointing it out.
I know, but I
Pew,
don't
pew,
understand
motherfucker.
the worst part because when
Pew pew, motherfucker.
drop into my chat, I just like ripping the piss out of them and wasting their time. Because I am a sarcastic, nasty little shit.
And I get that, but what I'm saying is, and that's what I don't do that. I don't. That was such an aggressive unmute.
Yeah, I got angry because I tried to. What the fuck?
You get angry through your phone.
But yeah.
It's the
So-
thing I have it on. Slided.
Yeah, silently double checking the works of mods. Aye, silently double checking that, again, back to the whole make sure it's a mod you trust.
Yeah.
But it comes up, it'll come up, normally it comes up, if I remember rightly, it's been a while, so it's been a while for I've seen it from streamer point of view. It comes up with a line through it.
Yep.
Does it still come up that way?
Yep.
Right.
Well, it comes up saying that mods deleted message, click here to view message. And you can click it and it comes up with the line through it.
Right, well, if you get,
I'm looking at the laptop. Oh my god.
if your mod, in my opinion, if your mod deletes something, have a glance at it, double check the works of your mod. I couldn't have said it any better, Mr. Nibbles, actually. Make sure it's a right, but if you don't feel it's right, don't call your mod out on stream. Grab your mod after stream and say, look, you, for talking's sake, because Ollie can answer me, Ollie jumped in my chat and called me a cunt. You took that and you then banned Ollie. I didn't take that as an offence. That was just a laugh. That's just how me and Ollie react. You might not know that because you don't see how me and Ollie talk. So that would be, but you would pull them aside. You would pull them aside after stream.
Yeah.
Don't call them out on stream, because at the end of the day, that doesn't just make them look bad. That makes you look bad for making them a mod.
That and like it can cause drama and
Exactly.
all that shit through because they might get mad for you calling them out while live, and they might start messing about with everything because they get angry.
Exactly, Ollie, and exactly, Mr. Nibbles. Mods can make mistakes, especially with edged cases or things open to interpretation, like what is self-advertising. Exactly. But again, back to what we said right at the start of this conversation about hate raids. If you do have mods and you do have a Discord, or even if you don't have a Discord, your mod is somebody that you trust, so you obviously know them. You obviously talk to them.
And if you don't,
So talk to them privately and outline exactly what you want for your stream and exactly what you class.
If I can add something to that,
Yeah.
if you don't have a Discord or don't have time to run a Discord, have them as a friend on Discord.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You never have to. You have to get reach to them for example through Twitch, because seeing messages on Twitch is almost impossible because you don't get notifications for it.
No,
You
you
have to go
don't.
into Discord, no, into Twitch to see it, and then if you can't make a server or don't have time, at least have them as a friend on Discord, so you can like DM them about stuff, or if they did something wrong, like you said, Ginge, talk to them there, like after stream, and also like.
Good evening,
have them
Purple.
there about what you want with the stream and what they have to do, and what's okay and not, like that.
Because a lot of people are different. A lot of people, like Mr. Nibble said, a lot of people have different ideas about self-advertising. If you come into my stream, 9 out of 10 people that are in my streams are streamers. If I ask you about your stream, then by all means answer me. Yes, okay, that to you may be self-advertising, but I've asked you a question, so you're more than welcome to it. Like,
it's a type of self-advertisement where it's allowed because you're the one asking.
Exactly.
For the person to tell you. It's different if you're just throwing it out there,
If-
without permission. That's something else.
also, different streamers will sometimes allow what others don't, like mentioning other streamers by name. Not all the streamers a mod follows will know each other or be friends. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like right now, Ollie's here. Ollie's, yes, a streamer, hasn't been for a while, but we are going to discuss. I do want to ask Ollie I want to give Ollie a chance to self-advertise at some point during this podcast because Ollie's making a return. So,
Can I just show you guys something?
Kitty, meow,
Say the name? Sure. His name is Gizmo.
Gizmo. Oh my God, cute kitty.
Come here. I'll let you lose. There. Now you can go over it. Or wait. He can go down himself.
Cat's like, nope, I'm not leaving now.
Is it Prince now, or is it still the old name? This is Lillemon, aka Little Guy.
It's so small. Oh my God, little kitty.
So we have Gizmo and Little Guy. I'm gonna let Little Guy go though. 'cause
Thank you, Mr. Nibbles, but why did you shout me out? It don't work like that.
As soon as I gave her to my friend's little sister, he started meowing.
Oh, meow.
My heart. It was like that cute little high-pitched
My-
meow from a kid.
My view is you stream your rules as long as you're clear what you want. Nobody has a right to complain. Exactly, minimum. Exactamundo. Because again, like we touched on, you're the streamer, they're a mod.
Yep.
And for instance, like right now, because everybody's fully aware of who my mod is, like right now, if I say, by the way, can we just have a shout out because Mr. Nibbles has put in very good points about hate raids, then if you give it a couple of minutes, as you can see, normally you don't see this bit because normally you don't see her, but if you give it a couple of minutes, Mr. Nibbles will get a shout out because I've asked for it, so my mod has done it. And that take away from the fact that my mod's my wife, I still expect that. Like if I've made you a mod in my channel, you don't do something unless I ask you to. That's seems as minimum put his view up. That's my view of mods.
Do that one.
If you're modding for me because I've given you the rights to mod for me, then that means in a way, until times change, you're an unpaid employee, so I'm your boss. And that's the way I treat, if I'm a mod in somebody's channel, as I keep saying to Kerr on different occasions on streams, "Yes, boss," and she keeps saying, "Don't call me your boss," and I'm like, "But technically you are."
Technically, yeah.
Just like in any relationship, setting boundaries is important.
Yeah.
Exactly. But
Um,
so, Kerr, if you're still there, we're going to turn the subject a wee bit, and we're going to make it slightly happier now.
Oh yeah, this one's a brilliant one.
We've touched on hate raids. Everybody hates them.
We've done the serious bit
If-
of the podcast. Like
Just,
we always do.
just to round up the hate raid bit, if you are going to drop into somebody's stream, small or large streamers, and start a hate raid, fuck you. Get out of Twitch.
you.
Leave the streamers alone. They're trying to make a living.
Glad we all agree on the haters. Fuck you.
Exactly.
We agree.
Right, so, Kerr, please let me know if you're still there, because this part is all because of something you did.
Something you said
I mean,
last
before we
night.
go on to that topic, I have a question for you, Ginge.
Yep.
You talked about you wanting me to self-promote, but you said something after, but I was too busy with the cat. What did you say?
Oh, because you're back.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're coming back. You're making a comeback.
Then I have a question. Should I mention what I mentioned to you guys before the stream, what my comeback stream is gonna be?
Yes.
Once that
Yes.
happens, yeah.
Yes. I'll go in. I'll ask the questions. You just throw the answer at me. All right. Right. Not seen one of those.
Just had to make sure.
No seen.
Oh my! I swear to the lords above, if this doesn't stop
Right.
throwing my phone,
You're
I am
having
going
no
to go
luck
crazy.
with your phone.
And yes, the intended peace sign, the Scottish version of the extended middle finger. Correct. And no, it's not the intended middle finger, because guess what? I have a middle finger. But that one works so much better, because that's not me 1 times pissed off, that's me 2 times pissed off. And that is to the hate raiders. Fuck all of you. Leave streamers alone. Right, so semi-happy note. Kerr will probably hate us for this one, but it's fucking funny. And that's what this podcast is all about. It's having a laugh. So I was kind of hoping she toed and froed about being in the podcast. It would have been better if she was here. We could have seen a reaction to this, but she's not, because she's really, really ill. Get well soon, by the way, Kerr. Great to see you streaming again today. It was really, really fun. But topic now is things. Yes, we'll go with things, because not everybody, because it's the Scottish version of things. Not to Google.
Yeah.
So
Start with the background and how we came to this.
we decided that this would be a topic today because love you, Kerr. Because Kerr, Bucky is, as you all know, Bucky is quite witchy. Is that the right? Is that how? Aye. Bucky's quite witchy, so she knows home remedies and stuff like that. So Kerr was asking what she could do for her throat. Her throat was really, really sore. So Bucky said lemon,
Honey, lemon, hot water.
honey, lemon and hot water. So Kerr,
I do it all the time.
that is a recommendation for everybody. If you do have a sore throat, honey, lemon and hot water. Honey, lemon and hot water. So
I'm gonna tell my friend.
Kerr went away, came back the next day. Yes, Kerr.
Yes, yeah.
Came back the next day to tell us that thanks very much, Bucky, for your idea, but I didn't have honey. So I googled. Substitutes for honey. Do you want to continue, Bucky?
Yeah, so, just to touch on what Minimum said there, Kerr is actually diabetic, and that is why I recommended the honey as opposed to sugar. So, Kerr went away, and she didn't have any honey, so she googled substitutes for honey.
Y'all, I mean, you love it.
It came back a very good answer. Syrup. So
Oh, Jesus.
Claire realised that she did indeed have sugar-free syrup in the cupboard. So instead of honey, lemon and hot water, Claire used syrup, lemon and hot water.
And let's just say she said she took one sip and put the rest of it in the sink because it was horrible.
Oh,
So that's the reason behind the whole stuff not to Google.
yeah.
So when we'll start off with saying when a friend tells you to use something, if you don't have that something, then don't use it. Plain
Yeah.
and simple.
Don't try and find a substitute. Go to shop.
Don't go looking for a substitute, because the substitutes don't always work. I never said you were stupid, Karen. This is not what this is about. You just happened to give us a subject.
I did that once, by the way. I was gonna make, what was it? Warm milk and honey
Mm-hmm.
for my, because I was very sick. First of all, I hate warm milk and I hate honey, so I was like, nah, I'm not gonna try honey, but I will try the warm milk. Like, you boil the milk in a way, and then instead of that, what was it? I took lemon juice, because I heard that helped. Needless to say, if I didn't want to throw up before that, I did throw up after.
Yeah. See?
Because I tried to Google a substitute for honey.
Shit, you don't Google.
Don't look at me like that.
So, and Kurt, you can give me the murder carrot all you want.
By the way. But my favourite thing is if you've got, like, say you've got a migraine or something, and you Google it to try and find out what can cause it. The next thing you know, you're convinced you're dying.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember I searched
Never
like, why
Google
am I getting random
medical
bruises?
symptoms. Never.
If you are ill, see a doctor.
Yeah.
Bucky,
Google
Ginge.
is not a fucking doctor.
No. Never.
At this point, the one I'm going to tell you now was like 12, 13. I was like, why am I getting random bruises? You know what it said? It was like, what was it, liver failure? So I was like, Mom! And then my mom's like, let me guess, you searched on Google. I'm like, yes.
Yep.
And then she just started laughing.
Don't ever Google. So,
Never Google.
if anybody that's in the stream has stuff that whether they have Googled or
I'm
no,
going
not to Google.
to turn my camera off. I need to see if it does.
Okay. If you have your own, then drop it in the chat, because there is a lot of stuff you shouldn't Google. Me and Ollie were discussing something. Your doctor doesn't. Yep, I will. Your doctor doesn't use Google. They have an office with books to look up those details that normally come up. Exactly. At the end of the day, if you walked into a doctor's surgery and says, "Doctor, my nose is blocked," and the doctor went, "Give me a second,"
Wait a second. Google Doc.
you're out. I'm standing up and I'm leaving, because that doctor don't know shit. Don't.
I don't think it's a doctor at that point. I just think it's someone that stole the doctor's coat and sits there.
Correct. But one thing, whether or not you decide, if you decide to Google it after it comes out of my mouth, it is not my fault.
We don't take responsibility.
Do not Google image search. Do not Google image search blue waffle. It is not what you think it is. Yes, in America, you can, I'm sure it's America, you can get blue waffles, which do look really, really appetizing. But do not Google it.
Nope.
Because Google is not your friend.
No.
Google is an ass.
You got
Google is never
blue
your
waffle
friend.
from America, but no, you won't get the blue waffle
No.
from America.
If you try and search that looking for a recipe or something like that, no.
No, you're not going to get what you would.
And yes, I am speaking from experience. Yes, when I was about 10, somebody told me to Google that. I Googled it, so I am. Has it just been Googled?
My friend did, and then he's like, "Hey, look!" I'm like,
I take no responsibility. I said don't.
Don't do it.
Yes. See, that's made me curious.
You don't
Purple.
do it. Purple, don't do it.
Purple, if you want to be curious and Google it, then that's up to you, but I take no responsibility for you Googling it. And yes, minimum, I agree. Don't Google Lemon Party. Do not Google Lemon Party, because I have stupidly fell for that one.
not.
No, there
And
are
never-
times where Google comes in handy, but 9 times out of 10, Google is the enemy.
Don't-
Google will set your ass
See,
off.
Mr. Nibbles, you've now
It's not
enticed
even
me.
9 out of 10, Bucky. It's like 9.9 times out of 10. It's not your friend.
Aye. So, like
Yeah.
Mr. Nibbles says, don't ever recursive? Is that how you say that? My dyslexia is kicking in.
Can I just say, Ginge, as soon as you guys mentioned the lemon party thing, I just looked straight at my friend and said, "Do not."
No.
I don't trust you, Arrow. Do not. And if you do not show me it, because I will fight you.
Yeah, I mean,
That's how
we're
it's said.
not
Right,
saying
so-
don't Google this so that you go and Google this. We are saying, please, for the love of God, do not Google this.
Do not Google that and keep clicking, did you mean? Also, welcome Beardy. Lovely to see you. Don't Google one man, one jar.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Don't. That's a disgusting noise to make after I made that. After I said that,
no,
you
I meant
might.
to you, because I've heard about it.
Yeah.
I've heard about it, but I heard
Or-
it was disgusting, that's why I said it. Do you think I'm gonna tell you after what you did earlier?
Or happy tree friends. See, Ken, you've intrigued me now.
I've heard about Happy Three Friends. If it's the cartoon, can you ask if it's the cartoon?
You've just asked.
That one.
If it's the cartoon, don't look. It's like the most goriest thing you will ever see.
Yes, Purple. I was going to get to that one, but I think everybody knows that one. Do not Google 2 girls 1 cup. It's fucking disgusting. It is horrible. Do not do it. Happy Tree Friends is basically
Enemy.
that ends in gore. That don't sound that bad. I don't mind gore.
We're talking about something that children might think is fun, and then you see guts and everything in the most goriest ways to die.
That reminds me of that video. See the clip that was going about of the wee gummy bear? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Where it's coming across the hill. Aye.
It's getting trapped.
Aye.
And trapped and biting its eye.
Aye. Biting its leg off.
Tries to bite its leg, and then it thinks it tastes good, and then starts eating itself. Yeah.
Beardy!
But at least he's explaining nice-ish what I saw people don't.
Did he explain 2 girls 1 cup?
No, blew off. Beardy! Beardy, behave!
At least telling the people so that they don't make this mistake and they don't Google it.
True. Purple, there you go. You don't need to Google anything if you want to know. Ask Beardy, he's already done it. He's already fell for it. And I'm actually going to look into that Happy Tree Friends, by the way.
I'm kind of curious about that one.
Let's just say, like I said, it's a gory thing, but
It
it's
has no filter.
usually to the
Um,
point in the middle. People, like kids might think it's fun at start, and then boom, it goes from
I was scared. Yeah.
family friendly to over 18 plus.
Care, is that it?
Yes, that's it. That's Happy Three Friends. I have bad memories of that series.
Well, I'm definitely checking that out, especially if it's gory like you say it is.
Yep. There is a word for that. I know the word for that.
What?
Eating excrement. I had to Google that. Seriously, guys. if I die, remind this man here. So please, for the love of God, delete my search history.
Nope. Nope, I'm gonna leave it so that everybody thinks you're fucked up.
What was that? Delete who's search history?
Not search history.
If what happens?
If she dies.
Die suddenly. On
I'll
everything.
promise you
White
this. Okay,
everything.
hey, I'll promise you this. If I were at your funeral and someone's like, hey, can I look through Bucket's phone and I see that you haven't deleted it, I'm gonna throw your phone to hell.
Done. There you go.
I'll break it. I'll make it unsalvageable.
Please do.
Good. Minimum says good old Albert Fish.
Oh yeah. That's the one.
But yeah.
I really need to start using incognito.
So Happy Tree Friends episodes end basically the same way as Kenny in season 1 of South. I'm definitely watching that then. That sounds like a lot of fun.
The word, by the way, is coprophagia. That is eating excrement for
Love.
sexual gratification.
Why did you need to tell us that? We didn't need to know.
That was in my search history.
You're disgusting.
Okay, so if you do that, yes, we
Yeah,
are
I'll
deleting
do that.
your
Yeah, please do.
For the sake of
I'm hoping that had to do with your scary stories, because if no, the next thing hitting
Albert Fish story.
your desk is fucking divorce papers.
No, that was the Albert Fish a few weeks back.
No bother, Beardy. Seriously, thank you so much for dropping in. It genuinely does mean the world to me to see your name pop up in my chat. It really does.
Ginge, why?
Honestly, if that's the kind of I have embraced all the witchy shit you're into, but if that's the kind of shit you're into, you're getting fucking divorce papers.
That's got to be in the things not to Google. When you're researching Albert Fish and you get all
Right.
these random words
Give me one sec,
you
we have
don't
to walk up.
understand, don't Google them. Because if you Google them, they're going to give you nightmares.
No bother, Purple. Thank you so much. Again, it genuinely does mean a lot for you being here as well. I love seeing your guys' name. I love seeing everybody's names pop up, but I love seeing new names pop up that haven't popped up. So, thank you so much for coming. It genuinely does mean a lot. And if he's still here, I'm gonna show Beardy my Stream Deck bunk. Go check out Beardy's
So that was the
stream.
first tune of the night. That
Jesus!
was Eminem.
That's loud.
Stan. So everybody thinks it was
That's
Geek
so
that
loud.
put this one in. It was actually me. I picked this one and I thought I'd put it right at the front of the night. I knew you guys would think it was Geek that picked this one, but nah, it was me.
Do feel, please, guys, if you love rock music, if you love all things rock music, jump over to Beardy. He does can't I remember the night? His rock club, is it on a Pacific night?
Oh, he's just changed his schedule.
Well, jump over, give him a follow anyway, and drop into his.
He's actually just going live.
Oh, well, there you go. But jump over to his channel, give him a look. He is amazing. He's an amazing guy. The man has actually. I'm going to hold my hands up right now and give him the credit he deserves. The man has actually found me a server, a roleplay server that I am quite happy to stream now. That I'm going to actually look into properly streaming because it's a decent server. So definitely go check Beardy out. He's amazing.
And you might even get to see Bucky in this roleplay now that I've got Phoenix.
Now that Bucky's got a new PC, you might even see her. Jesus Christ, that's a bit of an outdated poster, is it not?
Battlefield 4.
Bloody hell.
We're on to Battlefield 6 now.
See, the only problem is you're still muted, so you're going to need to lean forward and unmute.
I said it's my friend's room, so don't blame me. Blame him.
Don't worry, I was blaming him. I was telling him his poster's outdated.
Wave.
Your phone's gonna fall.
Why don't you just do this? This shit.
See the very small. Right, I've got to point this out. See the very small bit there that we saw your mate. He looks like Dustin for Stranger Things.
Come on, camera. Come on. Huh? Come on, camera.
Right, do you know Stranger Things?
Yes.
Right, you remind me of Dustin for Stranger Things.
Oh, a mix between Dustin and Eddie for the next season.
He laughed at that.
We know he's on camera, we can see him. But yeah, so again, if you want to join the Discord, please do join the Discord.
Hold on, I'm just gonna show you something. In case I get thirsty, right? I have one more of those. I have this.
Nice.
I only bought the energy drinks and the one soda, and then my friend here, Ara, was like, you know what? I bought you a soda.
He's
I
the
said thank you. I don't get why.
minimum. Do you agree with me that he's the image of Dustin?
Yes, he's like a mix of Dustin and Eddie.
What was the names?
Mix of Dustin and Eddie. Eddie from the new season.
The new season of Stranger Things.
That you can Google.
Yeah, that's safe to Google.
So Dustin and
Eddie.
Eddie is from the new season. No, not Ed and Eddie. The fuck.
No, not Ed and Eddie.
No, that one.
When I search Eddie, everything that comes up is Ed and Eddie.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, so please do join the Discord if you are not already in the Discord. You can meet these mad people that are in here just now.
Eddie is that guy with the jean jacket, I guess.
Yeah.
They say you're a mix of him.
Black curly hair.
Wait. Oh no, he's gonna
make it look even more real, isn't he? He's gonna come out with a ham radio now, and he's gonna start singing to his lover down the ham radio.
He's looking for something, I don't know what.
He's probably got a jean jacket.
Yeah, it's probably the fucking jacket, yeah.
Everybody should have a jean jacket.
Those are pants, my guy. It could be somewhere.
But yeah, so join the Discord, blether away to us.
What's his name?
We are always, me and Bucky, not everybody and not always, but most of the time me and Bucky are in the community general chat. Obviously not doing webcam all the time, but you're more than welcome to join.
It's not the greatest picture because
See if you cover your face, it'll zoom into his and know.
You ready? You ready?
Yep. He's got a jean jacket. Oh my god.
my God, there's the jean jacket.
Fuck out of here, boy. Fuck out of here, ready?
But
You tell me to watch the last 2 episodes of that, and then we need to watch The Boys.
please do drop into the Discord, join the Discord, have a blether, meet a lot of great small streamers. Me and Bucky have said this a million times. I'm hoping Ollie agrees. If you don't, just stop me at any point and say no, you're talking shit. Mine and Bucky's vision. Obviously, I'm the owner. Take a guess, cause I'm ginger. Don't fucking do that,
Damn it,
you
he's
bitch. Just because you're over there, you're also right there. I can see the 3 screens.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But yeah, so my vision for the Discord was and will always be, whether you're a streamer or whether you're a viewer of mine or Bucky's, because we both use the same Discord, We will support you in whatever way possible. And as soon as you're part of the Ginger Army, or even before you are, if you're a viewer of mine, whether you're just a lurker or whether you chat in my streams, my DMs are always open for general chat, for if you're needing advice, if you're struggling. Because my view of the Ginger Army has always been, yes, it's called the Ginger Army, so it sounds hardcore, but it's no. I want it to be an army that binds together. So if somebody is having an issue within the Discord, they bring it to us and the issue is dealt with. Because I know I can talk about it, Ollie can back me up on this one. Ollie came to me and Bucky one day with an issue with another person that was in our Discord. They brought it forward to us and instantly we dealt with it.
Wait, which is it the person I'm thinking about?
Yes.
Yes. Without saying
without mentioning any names, so that nothing
That's
comes
why
back.
I said it like that. I don't want to.
But the Ginger Army has always been and always will be a safe place. Doesn't matter gender, sexuality, whether you're a toaster, whether you're a microwave, I don't care.
Really don't care.
Can I just say, I hate the way I'm sitting right now. Fuck! I just smashed everything over, I'm sorry.
Eddie's gonna batter you.
Huh?
Eddie's gonna batter you. Eddie's gonna batter you if you mess his room.
He can't do shit.
That's when he Batista bombs you. Wah!
I mean, he has a tendency to like do that on my stomach. That's basically when I stop, because I don't like it. That's the way of him.
Go on. In Scotland, shitbag if you don't.
Shitbag.
Wanna fight?
Which brings me on to a funny story, which I don't know actually if I told you, Bucky. In the roleplay that Beardy put me onto, just because it's now just talk about anything time. On the roleplay, one of my characters is a policeman, and Beardy's also one of his characters is also a policeman, and we were going through. We weren't through the full training together, but to get the next step, we happened to be on at the same time, and so was the superior. So we just did it at the same time. And one of the things that I was told was, before you can tase anybody, you've got to know how it feels. Now, obviously, it's role play, so I personally wasn't tased. Twitch, chill. Nobody tased me.
No one was tased. It was role playing.
So Beardy got the joy of tasing me. Now, the superior that was on at the time was not from the UK. So Beardy says, after my character took a tase, he then said to my character, tase him. Talking about the superior, and I said, not a chance. And Beardy then went, shite bag if you don't. I was then called a shite bag for the rest of the night because I have not been in the server that long. I was not tasing my superior.
The rule of thumb in Scotland, right? I don't know if it's. I can't speak for anywhere else, but Beardy is Scottish, and that's how he knew this game. But the rule of thumb in Scotland is, if somebody wants you to do something, and they say shite bag if you don't, then you've got to do it, or you will be forever known as a shite bag. So if they invoke the shite bag if you don't, that's it, you must do it.
Dirty copper soap dodger. Fuck you, Wraith.
That has got us into so much trouble over the years.
I'll be honest, I can actually use one of these. My younger brother, again I'm not going to mention his name, but my younger brother went for was having a drink with his friends. Now, as you know, I'm covered in tattoos. But he went for a drink with his friends, and somebody says to him, "Get a tattoo." And he went, "Oh no, I don't want another one," because he's got tattoos all up his arm.
Yeah, he's covered. In fact, we cut last week's podcast short to
tattoo my younger brother. But one of his friends said, if you get shite bag if you don't tattooed onto your arm, it'll give you a year's free shite bag if you don't. So my brother, no shit, now walks about on here and his arm says shite bag if you don't. Did it get him a free pass? Did it fuck?
Nope.
They still rip the piss out of him for it.
But it's the law of the land. If someone says shite bag if you don't, then you must do it.
Does that count for just people in Scotland?
No, you can use it anywhere, but it's kind of sometimes when you say it, it doesn't make sense to other people. Like the two of you are sitting listening to the definition of it because you probably have never heard it before. So usually when you say it to people outside Scotland, they go, "Ah, yeah, what are you talking about?"
So if I said something you had to do and then said like that after, you would have to do it.
If I was to say right now, "Ollie, turn around and slap him," and you say no, and I go shite bag if you don't, and you then don't do it, then for the rest of this podcast, I would be calling you a shite bag.
Because a shite bag in Scotland is a bloody bad insult. It means you're a chicken shit, a coward. And us Scots, we don't like being called.
No, I said if I said that, don't actually slap him.
No, don't slap him. They're not that. But no, so being a shite bag in Scotland is a really big insult. So if somebody invokes the shite bag if you don't, then 9 times out of 10 you're doing something stupid to prove you're not a shite bag.
Yep.
And it gets you into some serious trouble. But it gets you some funny as fuck stories.
Yep. Like my brother who now walks about with a tattoo in his head.
If you want to challenge him to something, he's right.
No. I wouldn't do that.
I mean, you could do the thing you said to me, because he already does that. Smacks me. Maybe not.
That was the girliest smack ever. Hit him fucking harder. Shite bag if you don't. That's.
You fucking bitch.
But yeah, no, that's the shite bag though.
But no, so there you go. You've also got the podcast has also got the definition of shite bag if you don't. So from now on, if you ever hear it in my streams, and then I do something stupid, you know why.
Oh.
But so for anybody that's not aware, if you watch it, the Boys TV show, it's back. It came back yesterday.
I've had ads for that ever since like they planned it to come out. It's like,
yep.
Nice.
Well, we're up to date. Other than this new season, it started 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely be watching it. But highly recommend it. If you're a Stranger Things fan, but you're no sure about whether or no you want play Warzone, shite bag if you. Well, guys, make sure you join me for my next stream because I'll be playing Warzone. Because Ray's an asshole.
I mean, if you do, yes, you'll die like God knows how many times. You might get some hot mics. Be careful of that.
Oh no, I don't have mics on.
You brought that one on yourself.
Yeah, you
I know
can, unless you disable other people's mics outside of your team, then.
Oh yeah, always mute.
That's what I mean, right, Jen, because hot mics is basically you kill someone, and then they talk.
Have fun.
Yeah,
They
they
have a
come. Oh,
after they talk where they can talk.
hilarious.
It's always off. I always leave it off.
I always keep it off because it's safer for streamers.
Or actually, wait a minute.
They say all
It's
kinds
safer
of
for
things.
smaller streamers.
For
I mean, they do say everything from slurs and everything, so yeah,
Yep.
it's safe to do that.
Yep.
But wait a minute. I don't. That. Fine, Wraith. I'm not a shite bag, so I'll play Warzone. There you go. I'll even admit it on stream. I will play Warzone.
At
You
some
need to
point.
download it though.
What?
You've
I
not
said at
got it
some
on
point.
your PC.
I know. I'll need to download it, but I will play Warzone.
You know, like I said, it doesn't. He doesn't say when or what stream.
Correctamundo.
No.
Now that I've said it, he's probably gonna say it, but
Too late. He's already.
Right now.
He can't change the shite bag if you don't now. It's already in play.
sucks
Yep.
for you, Raid.
But anyway, aye. So the boys, worth a watch. Stranger Things, the brand new season. Please, please, please watch it. Our very good friend now, Arrow, is in it. He stars in it. He's 2 parts in it. No, I'm kidding.
Friend of ours is actually in it. He does make a friend of ours does make an appearance in it.
But yep, and I'm going to plug it because what Twitch's going to do is shut me down. I'll just email him and he'll get it revoked, so it's fine. Please do watch Stranger Things because a very good friend of mine and Bucky's called Mr. Robert England is in it. Plays an amazing part in it this season, and it is 110%. Even if all you do is watch it to that one episode, let him do his part, and that is outstanding.
Oh yeah, it's great seeing him back on.
And yes, we are legally allowed to call him a good friend of ours because he sent us a card for our wedding day. So he is a good friend of ours.
Wait, is it that guy?
We're meeting him again in July.
Is it the guy you guys told me about? The
Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, Freddy Krueger. Is it him?
Yep.
Yep. We're actually meeting him again in July, which will be cool.
This season of The Boys got some messed up shit in it.
Oh, it looks messed up. It looks brilliant. And I'm obviously, it's no spoilers, it's in the ads. Everybody that's affiliate or watches anybody that's affiliate, they are plugging it everywhere, so everybody's seen these ads. Who the feck thought it was a good idea to give Billy Butcher suit powers?
Aye.
Even if it's for 24 hours, that
It's quite interesting to see what he's going to do with it though.
that is
I have a
not
question for you,
good
Bucky.
idea.
No, I'm not Bucky. Jin. Sorry, I'm Pipe.
Yes.
About the thing you told about the Ginger Army earlier.
Mhm.
You said I could vouch for you, and I can vouch for another thing too about you. If someone needs to DM you about whether it's happy things or bad things, because not only have you helped me with shit inside the server, but you've helped me on the outside of the server too.
Mhm.
So I can vouch for him. I and
Thank you.
Bucky and the whole server basically. Yeah, they're basically like. I won't call it an army anymore. At this point, it's like a family.
Mhm.
Like, which keeps growing, like a growing family, I guess.
Yep.
Growing army family, is what we can say.
Next of it is you're saying about family. Our daughter's actually in the Discord.
I
My
saw
sister.
Rocky Jr.
Yeah, my sister is in the Discord. Wraith and his son are in the Discord as well.
Yeah.
But and also, if you are watching this as a video, know the live stream, go to my about section on Twitch, or if you're watching this on YouTube, go to my about section in YouTube. There is a link to my Discord. If that link doesn't work anymore, reach out to me. I'm not. Look at me. I'm not an ogre. I will reply to you. If
Not an ogre, he's a ginger.
if you want to be in my Discord, but you don't watch me or you don't know where to look or anything like that, DM me. Send me a message. I'm going to let you join.
We don't bite, honestly.
If, again, because this is the Ginger Army podcast, and the people that are in the chat, some of the people that are in the chat and the two that are in the video are in the Ginger Army, again, they'll back me up on this. I will let you join the Ginger Army. You cross me, you're gone. This is not a if somebody thinks you crossed me. If you cross me or you do something to somebody in my Discord, you're gone.
You're out. You're out.
And I don't.
The person we talked about earlier.
And there's also other people.
Yeah.
And I don't care if you're, for instance, you're a viewer of Bucky's, and you're always really nice to Bucky and all the rest of it. If you're gonna cross me, you're gone. Bye bye. My Discord, my say so. I got the vid. Care? What do you mean?
This is 2022. That could be anything.
Is that you saying you've got COVID?
I was thinking, does that mean you've got the Rona?
Pepper down.
Yeah, I don't think she's coping with the heat too good.
Dopey. Get down. You coming for your 5 minutes of fame? Come on, come on.
Yes.
Come get your 5 minutes of fame. Where's your pee-pee? Where's your pee-pee?
I'm gonna steal your guys' dog.
You can try, I don't think she'll go with you though. What? There's a huge paw. Well, so. I took another test and it's positive.
Oh,
well,
no.
Kerr, really sorry to hear that, but you're strong, you'll fight through it. You'll get through it.
Yeah.
And we're here to keep you positive, so, well, not different type of positive, but we're here to keep you looking on the bright side of life. That's better. That's a better one.
We're here to keep you entertained and keep your mind occupied.
Exactly. Because
Can I just say, I didn't think of that type of positive before you changed the way you said it. Then I went, oh, yeah.
yeah.
You should have let it be like it was.
No. Nope, that's just me. I say something and then I go, wait a minute, I shouldn't have said it that way.
Yeah, let's not
Real back in.
Yeah. But
stop it.
she's like, ooh, 10 minutes of fame.
Yep.
Well, honestly, Kerr, get well soon. Hope you feel better. Like I said, you're strong. You're a strong woman. You'll get over it. It's just Bucky took it before it was. Bucky got it before it was. Before it was cool. And all three of them in this house fell ill.
Oh, we were really bad for a good few weeks.
God knows why, but I can't seem to catch it. It doesn't faze me at all. Touch hairy wood. So far I've managed to dodge it, but I'm really, really sorry that you took another test and it's positive. I really am. I'm gutted for you. But do know we're all here for you. And anything that we can do, just reach out to us.
Yep. Even if it's just to sit and talk shite.
Aye.
Let's face it, that's what we do all day, every day anyway.
Exactly. But
But the best.
yeah, so I think that'll about do us for tonight.
Like,
I
can
think.
we just plug Ollie's stream?
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
before we go?
So can we not plug Ollie's stream? Can we just take a back seat and say, Ollie, you told us something before we started streaming. Would you like to share it with the class?
First of all, don't say class. This ain't a school. But yeah. So the Tuesday, the 14th of June. That's at least at the time now. I have some stuff to do before that day, and I get home the day before. But I am doing a charity stream for the Trevor Project, which is basically it's basically a non-profit organization that what they try to do is make a suicide prevention effort for the LGBT and the questioning youth. So everyone in that little line in between the lines there, for the youth of that community, and I'm gonna try and raise some money for them, and hopefully whoever's in here now, if you want to stop by, that would be nice. If you can donate, do that if you can, but if not, just sit and chill, talk.
And just for everybody, just while Ollie's talking about it, it is legit. He's not lying. The Trevor Project is legit. They do exactly what Ollie's saying they do. It does scroll. Why is it so weird to scroll when you're not looking at your phone?
Oh, I know.
I agree. I've tried it. It does not feel right.
Check it out. Please do follow. Give him a follow. Give Ollie a follow. Sorry, because I turned the light off. It's very dark.
I will personally make a link in the or like a command in the chat, which will be for the time I have the charity. It will be about a 12-hour stream for the charity event, and it will have a special link to there. Either it's to them, but I think it will go to them through a donation thing that's called Tiltify. Something Till.
Right.
But they're the one that helps me set up everything, and when it goes into them, it immediately goes back to the Trevor Project. So hopefully you guys can come and watch. It would be nice.
To give everybody an idea, what Ollie's talking about is our version, their version of GoFundMe.
Yeah, it's like a GoFundMe page.
Yeah.
Basically, but for streamers to make charity streams. It's GoFundMe for charity streams, basically.
Yeah. So, if you don't already, do look out for it. There will be a notification goes in. Oh, there you go. There's the link to Ollie's stream. Please do click it. Go drop them a follow. Show them love. If you can be there, obviously. Even I'll say something that I usually say when I do charity streams. So I'm assuming you're the same. Not pennies make pounds, or whatever they are in your currency.
I have it as US dollars. So.
Right. So cents make dollars. And even if you can't donate, just show up to the stream.
Show up to know your support the cause. Even if you have to lurk for a bit, that's fine.
Go show Ollie some support, at least. It would mean a lot to me. Obviously, as many of the Ginger Army will be there as I can make be there, as I can get to be there. Obviously, because of the time difference, not everybody will be able to be there the full time. But as long as you drop in, say hi, let Ollie know you were there, and you were there. You did your bit.
Whether you can stay there for a long time or short time, just saying hi, making me know that you're there and support what I'm doing for this project, then you don't have to stay there for the whole 12 hours. Obviously, people have stuff to do. Because
I'll hold my hands up and I'll say it first so that everybody knows that, the leader of the Ginger Army said this. I will not be there for the 12 hours because I need sleep.
So, I can say it like this, for the people in the UK, it will be, for example, for Bucky Ginge, it will start at 5 p.m. and since it's 12 hours, I guess that would mean it ends 5 a.m. for you guys, yeah.
Yep.
So for hair, that would mean it would start at 12 noon and end at midnight.
So obviously, like Ollie's just said, they fully know that you have your own things to do. So just drop in for a wee while, say hi, show some support,
Yeah.
and obviously if you can donate, then great, fantastic. But
And
yeah,
also, I can say I will not be streaming alone. I have at least 3 friends that's joining me at different times. So, one of them will be at the start, which is for Dead by Daylight. And then throughout the stream, we will do Minecraft, VR chat, and then different people will join for the stream.
might
So
need
there's something for everybody.
Yeah.
might need to see if I can make an appearance then. Might need to have a discussion with you after. But yeah, so please do check out Ollie. Ollie is amazing. It would be great to see them stream again. It's been way too long, and either they're sitting very still or their cameras froze. Their cameras froze.
Yep.
So do check them out, please. Ollie is amazing. A lot of fun. A good laugh. Great person in jet. Whoa! Now it's unmuted.
Close up.
My Wi-Fi just died. Or his Wi-Fi, because I'm on his mobile data, so it just died for a second.
Well,
You say I would like to hear a repeat of that.
go check Ollie out. Even if you can't be in that stream, go drop them a follow. Amazing person, wonderful streamer. Semi alright to talk to.
I mean, that's more.
I'll put it forward this way. You're watching my stream or my video, which means you can put up with me, so you'll be fine with Ollie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can put up with me, you can put up with Ollie.
I'll put it like this: if you're nice to me and the people in my stream, I'll be the exact same to you.
Exactly.
If I'm a dickhead, basically, either you're gonna get booted or you won't get respect, basically.
But I call you a dickhead and you respect me. That doesn't make any
That's 'cause
sense.
I know you're joking. It's like we do that both on stream and not. So.
Exactly.
Yeah,
True.
well,
Technically, Bucky does that too, so it's just our friendship.
But yeah, so again, Ollie, thank you so much for being part of this podcast. It was wonderful to have you. Hopefully, obviously, you're welcome again anytime. As the podcast grows, I'm hoping you'll see more faces pop up at the same time, and as the podcast grows, who knows? Might even one day take the podcast on the road, and we might start using the streaming kits that me and Bucky got like nearly a year ago and haven't touched.
Go for a wake up. I've just realised that the podcast is on a Saturday night. Now we've got a Saturday night coming up in October where we're not we're we're not going to be
one Saturday. I'll just say it. One Saturday night in October for the podcast, just so that everybody can get excited about it. In October, there will be the podcast on a normal Saturday night, but this time it technically will be a podcast on the road, because on the Saturday night, I'm hoping, I'm going to ask, I don't know how much I'll be able to say it now, but I'm going to ask. The podcast will be at HorrorCon, because me and Bucky will be there. But to do the to do the podcast, we'll just do it as normal, except probably it'll be one camera because me and Bucky will be standing next to each other. Hopefully, you might hear some other voices. If I can work it out, you might even see different angles, because I might try and link Bucky's phone to my stream, and we'll try and see if we can have different angles.
or even just do a Discord call like this.
And
we'll
we'll see.
You might have even get some celebrity guests popping in the background.
Hopefully, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying too much. But
I'm sorry, but I have to go now because my friend's phone is to the point of hot where it burned my hand.
It's alright. We're just wrapping up. So
Yeah,
But-
but obviously, thank you for having me.
no bother.
Well,
I'm gonna quickly call my dad and ask for some more about that myself, so I can text you wherever the fuck Ginge is on here. For you, you're there. For me,
Yep.
but about what I said about the charity stream. So
No bother.
again, thank you for having me.
Thank you for
Bye,
joining.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
But yeah, so again, Bucky, thank you very much. I'm doing that. You're not there anywhere. You're actually there now.
oh, it's me you're there. So.
But yeah, thanks very much again, Bucky, for being in the podcast. Thank you to everybody that got involved in the podcast. Please, if you are watching this, whether you're watching it on YouTube or Twitch or already in the Discord, if you have a question or you want to be part of the Discord, like you've just seen, Ollie asked tonight to if it would be possible to be part of the podcast. It's your guy. It's just as much your guys' podcast as it is ours. The whole point in this is to be the Ginger Army's podcast, not Ginger Minnie's podcast. The Ginger Army's podcast. So it's just as much about you guys as it is about me. Yes, unfortunately for all you guys that think, Jesus Christ, if it's the Ginger Army podcast, does that mean somebody else can host it and you can piss off? Unfortunately, no. Because I am the Ginger Army, to be honest. But, so I'll always be the host, because why no? Because it's my Discord. I'm not going to say Bucky will always be there, but she'll be there most of the time, unless she's otherwise occupied. Because I know some people might not believe it, but we can do things separate. We don't always have to be doing the same things.
It does harm.
So yep. But thank you very much everybody that joined. Genuinely does mean a lot. But I could ramble on for hours, so I'm just going to shut up and say once again, thank you, Bucky. And I shall see you all later. Bye.